Hey, Diane. Okay, I guess we'll get started. Let me see if I can move our mic without dropping everything tonight. Okay. Test, 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 test. Okay. All right, so have a seat. Find a comfortable spot to sit in. Oh, bear with me one moment. There we go. Okay. So sit up straight, find a comfortable position. Relax your shoulders. And we're going to breathe, inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. So when you're ready, go ahead and take a deep breath. And when you're exhaling, imagine that you're fogging a mirror with your breath. When you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, filling your lungs with air. And when you exhale, again, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Feel the air move against the back of your throat. Try and relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Sit up straight, lift your chest. Now on the next inhale, inhale as you raise your arms and hands above your head, palms together. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands back down. So follow your breathing as you inhale up and exhale down. Breathing through our nose now. Try and move with your breath. Now on the next exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side as we lower our arms down on the exhale. And then when you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the front. And when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the opposite side, the left side. So we're going to alternate sides on the exhale. Follow your breath. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and exhale out all of the air. Try and move with your breathing, filling your lungs completely and exhaling completely. One more time on each side. done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Now bring your arms out in front, palms together. Inhale, reaching as far back as you can, and exhale, wrapping your arms around, grabbing your shoulder blades and lowering your chin to your chest, breathing through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your head and inhale, reaching back as far as you can. And exhale, place the opposite arm on top, grab your shoulder blades, lower your chin to your chest, and breathe through your nose. Lift your chin and inhale one last time, and exhale, bring your hands down in front of you. Now from here, we're gonna lift our arms up again, palms together, arms straight out in front, parallel to the floor. And this time we're gonna inhale as we stretch our arms back, bending our wrists with our fingers in, and then exhale, pointing your fingers away as you bring your wrists back together. So we're inhaling, fingers pointing in, allow your wrists to guide you, and when you're ready to exhale, pointing the fingers away, bringing the wrists back together. Try and flex your wrists as much as you can, inhaling out and exhaling in. Spread your fingers, flex your wrist as much as you can. And then pause with your hands together. And then bring your hands in front of you in prayer posture. Move your arms, your forearms so that they're parallel to the floor. Press your palms together a little bit. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands as far as we can. Exhale, coming down, and at the very end of the exhale, point the fingertips down, flexing the wrist as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, reaching as far as you can, and when you're ready to exhale, coming back, pointing the fingers down, moving with your breath. Try and synchronize your movement with your breathing. One more time. And when you're done, bring your arms in front of you and breathe naturally through your nose. Now take your right hand and place it behind you for support. Sit up straight, lift your chest. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. And we're going to inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling, and exhale, reaching for the right front corner. Move as far as you can, and when you're ready to inhale, lift the left hand up toward the ceiling, and when you're ready to exhale, lower it back down. So we're going to inhale and exhale, moving with our breath, reaching as far as you can reach. Getting a good stretch on the side of your body. One more time, reaching for the right front corner. And when you're done, we're gonna switch arms. So take your left hand behind you for support, sit up straight. Take your right arm off to the right side of your body. And we're gonna inhale, reaching the right hand up toward the ceiling. Exhale, reaching for the left front corner. Inhaling when you're ready, reaching up, and exhaling down. Move with your breathing. One more time, reaching for the left front corner. And lower your arms, bring them in front, and take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Okay, now we're gonna get up into a tabletop position on all fours. I'll turn sideways. So place your hands under your shoulders, place your knees under your hips. Make sure your hands and your knees are wide enough apart. Spread your fingers wide and make sure your index finger is facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your knees. You can be on the balls of your toes or the flat part of the front of your foot. We're going to do cat-cow. Our head moves last. So go ahead and inhale and arch your lower spine. At the very end of the inhale, lift your head, keeping the arms straight. We're going to exhale, pull the navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteals as you push your upper spine toward the ceiling and lower your head at the very end. When you're ready to inhale, arch the lower spine and lift the head at the very end. Follow your breath. On the exhale, remember to pull your navel in and tighten your gluteal muscles. We're moving our spine only, so keeping the arms and the other parts of the body stationary. Try and move your spine as much as you can. Focus on your breath, inhaling and exhaling. One more time in each direction. And then pause in a neutral position with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to inhale out our right arm and left leg and reach, pull your navel in toward your spine. Exhale, lower them back down. And then switch to the opposite side, inhaling out your left arm and right leg, stretching as much as you can, and exhaling, bringing them down. Follow your breathing. Just remember to pull your navel in toward your spine as we're doing this exercise. Inhaling out opposite arm and leg. Exhaling down when you're ready. Follow your breath. One more time on each side. And when you're done, we're going to sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees, bring your feet together, sit your hips back on your heels, lower your buttocks as far down as it can go, then lower your forearms and head down. Breathe through your nose. Then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to do a flow where we're going to inhale coming forward, exhale coming down. Inhale, lifting your chest off the ground, and exhale back to child's pose. Inhaling, coming forward, follow your breath. Tighten the gluteals as we exhale down. When you're ready, inhale, lifting your upper chest. And when you're ready, exhale back to child's pose. Try and move with your breathing. One more time. And rest in child's pose, breathing through your nose. Now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward. You can place something soft under your right knee if you need to. And when you're ready, come on up into a lower left lunge with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Make sure your left knee is above your left ankle. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching the hands up toward the ceiling. Take long, deep breaths. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. And we're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back. And we're going to switch and bring our right foot forward. So again, make sure your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, inhale up into a lower right lunge. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up, and exhale. Bring your hands down to the floor. Push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And we're going to sit back in child's pose. So spread your knees, bring your feet together, lower your hips down to your heels, and then lower your forehead and forearms down to the ground. lift your head, straighten out your arms, and we're going to come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So make sure your knees are spread wide enough to support your hips under your knees. And we're going to pull our navel in as we slowly move our hands forward, opening up our armpit area, lifting our hips into the air for puppy pose. Breathing through your nose. Opening the shoulders. And then pull your navel in as you slowly bring your hands back to tabletop. Spread your knees, and we're going to sit back in child's pose again. This time, bring your arms behind you and allow your shoulders to relax. Palms of your hands are facing up. Now bring your hands in front as you lift your head and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to do downward dog, or you can do puppy pose again. If you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers of your hands are spread wide, index fingers facing forward. Rotate your arms so that your biceps are facing forward. We're going to get onto the balls of our toes and push the floor away as we lift our hips up and lift our heels off the ground to stretch the backs of our legs or walk the dog. Opening up our shoulders, breathing. Inhale and exhale through your nose. You can lift your heels off the ground to stretch the backs of your legs. And then bend your knees and walk or hop to the front of your mat. And inhale, coming up all the way. And exhale your hands down. Now separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches apart. And we're going to inhale our hands up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. Now this time, inhale, reaching up, and sit your hips back into a chair pose. Lower your hips, lifting the chest, lifting your arms, reaching for the ceiling. Our weight is in the heels of our feet. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, standing up. And exhale your hands down. So again, we're going to inhale, reaching up. And sit our hips back as if you're sitting in a chair, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, chest lifted, breathing through your nose. If you'd like to come onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground for extra balancing, you can do that. And if your heels are up, go ahead and lower them and inhale, standing up. And exhale, lower your arms back down. Again, inhale, reaching up. And this time we're going to swan dive down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down, stretching the backs of our legs. Place your hands on the floor and step your right foot back into a left lunge with our left knee bent over our left ankle. Inhale up into warrior one with your hands in prayer posture. Your torso and hips should be facing forward. Left knee should be above your left ankle. Right leg is straight. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, lower your arms as you turn your torso and your hips to face the right side of the room, gazing out over our left fingertips. The left knee is still bent over the left ankle. This is warrior two. Lower your shoulders, lift your chest. Imagine your shoulder blades are coming together behind you. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now rotate your left palm to face up. Lower your right palm down to your right knee. Keeping your left knee bent, inhale up and reach back as far as you can, lifting and reaching. Imagine you're reaching for the ceiling at the same time, lifting your chest back toward the back of the room. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, exhale, come back to warrior two. And then slowly inhale and bring your right arm forward as you rotate your hips and torso and your right foot to face forward. Bring your arms up as high as you can. And then exhale back your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to observe your body. Just breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now inhale, reaching up. And exhale, pull your navel in as you tilt over and bring your hands down to the floor next to your left foot. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. Bend your knees as we reverse swan dive. Inhale, reaching our hands up together above our head. And exhale, our hands down by our side. Again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, coming down, hands to the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway. And exhale down. Get a good stretch on the backs of your legs. Place your hands on the floor and step your left foot back. Keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Inhale up into warrior one. Our hips and torso are facing forward. Right knee is over right ankle. Left leg is straight. And if you'd like, you can reach your arms up toward the ceiling, inhaling and exhaling through our nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Now this time, everyone, inhale, reaching up, and exhale. Rotate your torso and hips to the left side as you bring your arms parallel to the floor. Keeping the right knee bent over the right ankle. Lower your shoulders, lift your chest, and gaze out over your right fingertips. Take long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Now rotate your right palm to face up. Lower your left palm down to your left knee, keeping the right knee bent. We're going to inhale, reaching up, and exhale back toward the back of the room. We're lifting and reaching, breathing through our nose. And then inhale and exhale, bring your arms back parallel to the floor in warrior two. And then inhale as you rotate, lift your left arm, bring it forward, rotating your hips and torso to face forward, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, and bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Back into warrior one. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway. And exhale, relaxing down. Then bend your knees and inhale, reaching up all the way. And exhale, hands down by your side. Now from here, let's separate our feet about 3 or 4 feet apart, however you feel comfortable. Place your hands on your hips. Make sure you're in a solid position. Bend your knees. Lift your chest and take a deep inhale and exhale as you tilt your torso forward. And then you can bring your hands down to the floor. And if you'd like to straighten out your legs, you can do that. If you'd like to move your feet further apart, you can do that. And then try and relax your shoulders and head. You can grab your elbows if you'd like. You can move your head slowly and gently up and down or side to side, relaxing your shoulders and neck. And then inhale, reach your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, and reach your knuckles up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. On each inhale, try and reach your knuckles higher toward the ceiling, stretching out your shoulders. And release, bring your hands down to the floor. And from here, we're gonna walk our feet in slightly and then lower our hips down. You can sit on a block or a book or something, bringing your arms between your legs. Move your hands into prayer posture. Try and move your torso so that you're vertical to the floor as opposed to horizontal. Take long, deep breaths. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And release. Bring your hands down. Take your arms out from between your legs and sit down on the ground. Bring your legs in front of you. From here, we're going to inhale, reaching up, and exhale down, keeping our toes pointing toward the ceiling. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring your torso forward. Don't bend your head, but come as far forward as you can and place your hands wherever your hands can reach. Inhale and exhale, gently coming down as far as you can. Take long, deep breaths. Try not to bend your head unless your torso is all the way down on your legs. If your torso is all the way down, feel free to place your forehead on your knees. And then inhale, coming up slowly. We're going to come to the front of our mat with our knees bent. I'm going to turn sideways. Move your arms parallel to the floor, or you can hold onto your shins if you'd like. Pull your navel in and lift your chest. Inhale and exhale through your nose as you lift the heels of your feet off the floor. Keeping the arms parallel to the floor, you can point one leg or the other or both, however you feel comfortable balancing. Try and straighten out your legs if you're pointing them. And then lower your feet down and take a moment to pause. You can grab your wrists or elbows, relaxing for a moment. And we're going to do that again. So you can hold onto your shins or have your arms parallel to the floor. Lift your chest, pull your navel in, and lift your heels off the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And if you'd like, you can point one leg, try and straighten it out all the way. Or both if you'd like, straightening it out all the way. And lower your feet down. And we're going to slowly bring our spine down to the floor with control and stretch our arms out parallel like a T with our palms of our hands facing up. Now from here, move your feet so that they're under your knees as much as possible. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground and lower them to the right side of your mat. And then take a deep breath, inhale through your nose and exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like to straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering the right foot to the ground, keeping the shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over the left. And then inhale, bring your knees and hips and torso and head back to the center. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees again. Now pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your hips off the ground and lower them to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, lowering the left foot down to the ground, keeping the shoulders on the ground. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale, bring your knees, your head, your torso back to the center and lower your arms down to the side of your body. Now again, adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. Adjust your feet so that you can grab your ankles if you needed to. And we're going to inhale, pull our navel in toward our spine, lift our hips off the ground as we inhale, and exhale, lowering our hips down an inch away from the ground. When you're ready, inhale, lifting up, tighten the gluteal muscles as you're inhaling, relaxing down an inch away from the ground on the exhale. Tightening the gluteals on the inhale, controlling your motion. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips off the ground, interlace our fingers under our hips, and breathe through our nose. Lifting as much as we can, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground, tightening our gluteal muscles. Take long, deep breaths. And on the next exhale, release your hands, lower your hips all the way down. Straighten your right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Lift the left foot off the ground, relax your left foot, interlace your fingers below your left knee. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, gently pulling your left knee and shin toward your left shoulder, keeping the right leg straight on the ground. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose, gently pulling our left knee and shin toward our left shoulder. Keeping the right leg on the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Move as far as you can and breathe. Long, deep breath. And release your foot and your leg. Straighten out your left leg. And then bend your right knee with your right foot on the ground. Make sure you notice that your left leg is straight on the ground. Your hips are on the ground. Your shoulders should be on the ground. Now we're going to lift our right knee and foot off the ground. Relax the right foot. Interlace your fingers below your right knee. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently pull your right shin and knee toward your right shoulder, keeping the left leg on the ground, keeping your hips and shoulders on the ground. Inhale and exhale gently, pulling our right shin and knee toward our right shoulder. Take long, deep breaths, relaxing the right foot. And release. Now bend both knees. And we're going to lift our feet up into the air, reach our hands up to the outside of our feet, grab the outside of our feet, and pull them down so that our knees come to the outside of our shoulders in happy baby pose. So from here, you can rock side to side or up and down, giving your spine a nice massage. Breathing naturally through your nose. You can move your feet up and down to help massage your spine. And then inhale your feet and hands up, and exhale, bring them down. And we're going to straighten out our legs and do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. We're going to close our eyes, separate our heels of our feet, allow our toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms about 4 inches away from your torso with your palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Our eyes are closed and we're focusing on our breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, your wrists, and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your legs, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body and focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And when you're ready, lift your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. When you're ready, move to one side of your body and take a few deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. We're going to end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale 3 times through our nose, lifting our hands above our head, and exhale with a strong breath with our mouth open wide. And then after doing that 3 times, we'll do a final 4th breath. Just follow along. So inhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale, bring the palms of your hands together and exhale through your nose, pausing at your third eye for kind thoughts, pausing at your lips for kind words, and pausing at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.